I'll just play y'all. But so this is part 4. So what if Naruto and Hinata was a prodigy couple? What you doing? New series. I'm cleaning up on Enoch. This series about to be clean. Clean. You feel me? But don't hold yourself, because we about to get into the vid. So as I said, the Chunin exam started. The first part of the Chunin exam, they passed that easy breezy. Naruto have his little thing about being the strongest ninja, so he can't quit now, protecting the people he love and all that. So, boom, we're going to throw that to the side. We're going straight to the forest of death. So when they get met at the gates, they're like, your team is too big. And then Naruto and Sasuke glaring at this nigga like, I know he didn't just say my team too big. He said, we're a special team made by the Hokage. And they yelling in his ear. He's like, God. No, y'all not. And then Naruto say, bro, if I had to show you this paperwork, bro, I'm really about to be mad. Then he say, show me your paperwork. Naruto get him in the paperwork. He slapped the nigga and said, get out my face before you get worse than that. He put the scroll back in his pocket. That Hokage gave him with that information. And then Uncle explained the test. Sasuke said, maybe I should just switch the scroll with a rock. Then he put a rock that was about the same weight as the scroll. And he said, bingo. By the time they got to the middle of the forest of death, Orochimaru jumped out and he tried to attack Sasuke. Sasuke was in Mangekyo. He said, fireball jutsu. Then he said, flame control. And he made it burst right on Orochimaru So it was on Orochimaru, right? And then he tried to do his snake skin jutsu. And then Sasuke said, flame control. And then it burst and got on Orochimaru's body that just came out, the snake skin jutsu. Naruto said, great gust jutsu. And he made the flying 3 times worse. And Hinata said, great gust jutsu. And then Orochimaru came out of his skin again. Guess what this girl Karin gonna do? She gonna say water bomb jutsu. It didn't hurt the jutsus or nothing. He just carved out another skin, so it wasn't gonna be burning. Her water bomb exploded on at Orochimaru and threw him into a tree. All of them had the nigga Orochimaru neck to a sword. Whoa! I know what y'all thinking. Karin don't have a sword. Actually, you guys, she do now. Y'all wasn't ready for it. Y'all wasn't ready for me. Guess what type of shorts she got, everybody? I'm gonna let y'all guess. I just playing. I got this. She got the executioner's blade. So she saw it when Zabuza had it. And after Zabuza died, she said, I can't just let any person just have this sword. So she asked Kakashi, could she keep it? Kakashi said, of course. It can help you upgrade your game a lot, your offensive game. And then she said, thanks. She picked up the sword. She was like, oh, it's pretty heavy. Naruto said, here. He gave her some weights. She got used to the weights on her arms. She can hold up the sword, swiping it clean. And then Orochimaru looking. He see a short sword when Naruto got a katana. A katana like Sasuke had when Orochimaru was training him. Then he got a long katana that Hinata has. Then he has the executioner blade at his neck. He says, oh my God, I'm about to die. All 4 of them sling their swords into his neck. And then he turned into like the small snake. And the small snake stands closed until they leave. And then they say, oh, he dead. He leaves into like the small snake form till Kabuto and everything. They pass it. Everything pretty clean. Oh yeah, Naruto has been training. He a 7 out of 10. Seal Master now. Everything. Sasuke actually know how to control his first part of his Susanoo. And of course his flame control. So yeah. You feel me? So we're gonna go to Sakura and Ino versus Karin. Sakura versus Ino versus Karin. So Ino and Sakura are looking at Karin, right? And they're like, what if we defeat her, we can get Sasuke coming back. And then Sasuke like, ain't no way y'all niggas can defeat her. And even if y'all did, I still love Karin. And then Karin said, you want to take me away from my man? And then everybody like, my man? Oh, dang, we forgot they dating. And then she pulled out the executioner blade off her back. Everybody looking like, whoa, such a pretty quiet girl with such a giant weapon. And then she run at both of them and swing the sword straight down. Both of them dodged. She made a giant crater in the ground. Everybody looking like, destructive. Wow, it's pretty. That's pretty destructive. Don't none of the clan heads. He actually don't know how strong Hinata is at all, but Danzo do. So she defeat both of them, and then everybody looking like, wait, how did she defeat him? And then the Hokage says replay. It's a giant screen, and then they say replay, and then it shows her doing twin water serpent jutsu, and then both of the serpents wrapping around Sakura and Ino, making them fall. And yeah, you get the rest. Fell on their face and got knocked out. And then they said Naruto versus Kiba. But let's go back to Karin. She high five Sasuke, and then she hugged him and said, "I won." He said, "I knew you could." She said, "Thanks." So it's Naruto versus Kiba. Kiba said, "I'm gonna take Hinata away from you." The Hokage like, why did he have to say it again? He looked like, Kiba, you're dumb. And the Kiba mom looking like, that's the girl who Kiba likes, Hinata. And then Sasuke looked at Kiba mom. He said, Kiba about to die. She said, why? Because Naruto go out with Hinata. And Naruto almost killed him last time he said something about taking Hinata away from him. She said, what? He gonna say it again? My son's so dumb. Naruto said, say that again. He was like, what's gonna happen again? He said, I'm stronger this time. I know Fang over Fang. And then he said, I'm going to take Hinata away from you. So when he said that, Naruto blitzed behind him and said, Rasengan. And Rasengan Kiba head into the wall. But he made it weak so Kiba could survive. He wanted to make Kiba suffer. He said, Hokage. Hokage said, no, Naruto. Naruto said, giant lightning burst jutsu. He made a burst of lightning so huge. It burst beside Kiba and made Kiba make a dent into the wall. Naruto said, lightning shockwave jutsu. Lightning stream jutsu. Giant water shockwave jutsu. And then the giant water shockwave went on Kiba and Akamaru, electrocuted them 5 times than a regular lightning stream. Hokage said he about to die. Naruto said hand signs. Great Gust Jutsu. Making Kiba and Akamaru so cold, bro. Because the water's so cold. So they're just shaking. Naruto like, oh, you want some more air? And then they say, what do you mean? Naruto say, Earth style. Naruto can use all 5 chakra natures. His only affinities are wind, lightning, and water. But he can use basic techniques from each other chakra nature. He said Earth Trap Jutsu, which is like a C or B rank jutsu, I think. and then both of them, Akamaru and Kiba both fell into the trap. He said, finishing move, Fireball Jutsu. And then Hokage said, he about to die. Sasuke said, in the match. The proctor said, match is over. Naruto Uzumaki win. Naruto jumped up. Sasuke said, oh my god, I got to clean up his mess. He said, he jumped down. He said, flame control. Using his Mangekyo, and then he erased the flame. He said, come on, bro. Naruto said, it's not my fault. He tried me. And Hinata said, thank you for taking care of my honor. And Naruto said, no problem. I always do it for such a beautiful face and loving person. And then she would say, aw. She said, was my matchup next versus my cousin Neji? Naruto would say, try your hardest. She would say, of course. Her and Neji right off the bat would both do rotation. But her rotation would be more, she would have more chakra and more chakra control than Neji, sending Neji flying. She would say, 328 palms. 8 trigrams, 328 palms. And then she would run in, but she would be smashing Neji. She would be, she would just be like this. You can hear the sound effects, bro. Her just hit Neji. Boom, boom. You can hear the shockwave and feel the air every time she hit Neji. And then Neji would be knocked out. He would fall out. She would say, she would pick up Neji and take him to, and give him the, elite intent. And he would say, sorry, Neji. And Neji would say, good fight. And he would pass out. My guy would say, great. And then Sasuke would say, it's me. And then Karin said, this guy looks too easy. Dude would try to take Sasuke chakra. Sasuke would say, dude, I'm about to eliminate you. He said, why? Naruto said, Forest of Darkness, Genjutsu. So it's not the forest of this, Forest of Darkness. So it's basically a forest where everything's pitch black. And the most horrible things you can imagine happen to yourself. In this case, instead of him taking other people's chakra, he would suck all the chakra out of himself, killing himself immediately. And then in real life, he would just pass out. Sasuke would say, too easy. It would be Lee versus Guard. Everything would happen until Guard tried to break Lee's leg. Naruto would say, Sasuke now. Sasuke would say, alright. Naruto would say, chakra chains. He would put the chakra chains in front of the Guard, saying, stop in the sand. Sasuke would pick up Lee. When Sasuke went off guard, said, sand shuriken, making a shuriken out of sand, throwing it at Sasuke. And then Sasuke would say, he would pull out his katana and cut it in half. And then Guard would say, he would try to get Naruto. Naruto would jump up in the stand. He would say, shield seal. And then the seal would block Guard, saying, he would say, whoa, whoa. I just want to help my friend there. No hard feelings toward you. Guard said, I'm going to kill you forever. And Naruto like, okay, he weird. And everybody looking like, yeah, we all agree. So in the training, Sasuke gonna train on the Gaara. Hinata and Neji gonna train, and Karin gonna train by herself to learn some Earth jutsu since she have a secondary affinity for Earth. She gonna learn a couple of jutsu, and then Jiraiya gonna pop up on Naruto. He gonna say, "What's up?" Naruto gonna say, "Sup, God, Dad? What's up, pervy sage?" And then Jiraiya gonna bunk him on the head and say, "Don't call me that." He said, "You're pervy, but you're the strongest sage ever." And then Jiraiya said, "Well, you're all right about the second one, and I'm not pervy. I'm the supreme perviest man alive." And then Naruto said, "You take pride in that." Jiraiya said, "Who wouldn't?" Naruto said, "Wow, he's found." And then Naruto would say, I know, sign the Toad contract. Are you here to give me the Toads I wanted? He would say, yeah, you get the Gamma Bunta, Gamma Kichi, and you get one of the armored Toads. And then Naruto said, great. He would sign all of them. He would summon Gamma Bunta. And then Gamma Bunta would say, you summoned me? Naruto would say, of course. I'm Anbu level shinobi. And he would say, Anbu level. Ha. Jiraiya and your father are both high Kage level. And then he would say, okay. He would say, if you can stay on my head all day, then I'll be a shaman. Naruto would literally go to sleep, having his chakra stick onto Gamabunta. Gamabunta would be like, is he asleep? I would say, yeah, he's asleep. Gamabunta would be like, bro, what are you talking about? This man went to sleep on my back. He'd be like, Naruto has grew up in harsh environments. And then the day would end, Naruto wake up, he would say, oh, the day's over already? Only felt like a short nap. He would say, what? The day's almost over. What time is it, Jiraiya? Jiraiya would say 7 o'clock. Naruto says, he's not gonna kill me. And then Jiraiya would say, your new girlfriend? He said, yeah, I was supposed to be going on a date at 6:30 or at 7. It's 7 now. Jiraiya would say, bro, bro, you need to hop at the hot springs now. But Jiraiya said, here, special soap. Naruto said, what is this? So it's basically you stretch the soap. So it's like this giant rag that you wrap around yourself and just squirm and just wiggle like a worm so all the soap can get around you at one time. And then he jumped in the water and jumped back out. He washed up all with a towel, put on his clothes as fast as he can, It's 7:15. Naruto said she gonna kill me. As soon as Naruto hit the corner to the restaurant, he sees Hinata just now getting there. He said, sorry, Hinata. She said, what's going on? He said, I had to train with Jiraiya, and it was kind of like, like the soul something. She was like, yeah. He was like, I had to get the boss told something because his son is my personal summon, but he's not big yet, so I had to ride on his back for a day so I can be able to summon him, and he'll listen to me. And then he said, at 7 o'clock, I realized what happened. I took the quickest, cleanest shower I could, put on my clothes, and got here as soon as possible. She said, it's okay. I just got here, Naruto. I had a girls' night with the girls when they got on hair and nails done. He said, oh, I like that bun you working, though. And then she said, thanks. She like in a kimono. She's in a kimono dress. And then she had her nails done with purple flowers, her toenails, and her fingernails. And he said, your nails match your eyes beautifully. And then she would start blushing. She would say, are we gonna go in? They would like hold each other's arms. You know what I'm talking about? Like when they lock arms, and then he walked the lady in. He would pull out her chair. She would sit down. She would say, gentlemen. He would say, always have been, always will be. And then she would start laughing. And he said, what do you want? And then she would say, I want the Parmesan chicken with white rice. He would say, well, yeah, I was going to get that too. He said, can I get 2 Parmesan chicken with white rice? I want the large for me. What size do you want? She would say, I want the medium. He would say the medium for her. And he would say, why do you want it cooked? He said, I want it thoroughly cooked, no red anywhere on the meat, and I want it seasoned properly. And then the person would say, okay. Naruto would just say, I'm just saying, because a lot of restaurants don't see me season my stuff enough and properly, so I just had to tell you that. And they would say, I'm sorry, sir, for the inconvenience in the other restaurants. We will never do it like this. So we get to look outside, and we see Hiyashi spying on Naruto and Hinata. He looking like, how that little brat got all this money to pay for all this expensive food. And then Jiraiya would sneak up on him and say, boo. Hiyashi would jump up. He would say, what? He would say, Naruto kind of has all this money because I gave him 1% of my spy network, and we making big bucks. And he would say, oh, and Naruto's an Anbu, and he does regular mission with the team, so it's kind of a lot of things. And he would say, why is he in there with my daughter? He said, and his Jiraiya said, last time I checked, you just owned your daughter, so it's kind of not your daughter anymore. A couple stuff read into that. And then for the rest of the month, Naruto would just be having the time of his life with Hinata. Same as Karin and Sasuke. So then they would do the fights. Naruto would say, I don't want to fight you, Hinata, so I'm about to quit. She said, no, Naruto, I'm going to quit. And then she quit. And then everybody said, boo, Naruto. Naruto glared his nine-tailed eyes, having his cloak appear. The Hokage said, okay, on to the next match. And then Naruto was like, ooh, they better be glad the Hokage just, ooh, I was going to kill all y'all niggas. He looking like, God, that nigga Naruto don't got more ill temper, hadn't he? And then it would be Karin versus Temari versus Shikamaru. Temari would win. Temari would not win, but she would lose badly. After she defeated Shikamaru, after Shikamaru just gave up, Temari would say 3 wind-bladed scythes, and then Karin would just say Earth Wall, and then she would say Earth Wall Crusher, pushing the Earth Wall towards Temari, slamming it, and slamming her into the wall, making her pass out. Sasuke versus Gaara will go the same. Sasuke would be blitzing Gaara. He would cut him. Gaara would start turning into his Jinchuriki form. And he would say, no, Sasuke. Sasuke would blitz up there next to the Hokage. And he would punch Orochimaru in the face. Orochimaru used Hashirama cells to grow his body back faster. I'm going to say. And then he would say, Hinata, please help. Hinata and Karin, please help Sasuke. And then both of them say yes. Hinata and Karin getting way stronger. She's now on low Anbu level. While the rest of them on high Anbu level. Well, she like mid Anbu, I'm going to say. So she catching up. And then all of them, and then Naruto would chase after Gaara. And then Kankuro and Temari be knocked out. He'll chop both of them on the neck. Well, he'll chop Temari on the neck. She gonna wake up about time they end the fight. So Gaara turned into Shikaku. Naruto says, Shikaku, the sand demon. And then Shukaku says, "What do you want?" And then Naruto glares his Kyuubi eyes. He says, "Kyuubi! Kurama!" And then Naruto say, "Oh, yeah, I'm Kurama's Jinchuriki." And he say, "What? How did you know his name?" He said, "Kurama told me a little bit back, and you just said it, so." And then he would say, "You look pretty dumb now, don't you, Tanuki? I thought you were supposed to be crafty." And then One Tail said, "I'm gonna kill you, kid." Kurama said, "I like how these kids messing with him." And then Naruto go automatic Four Tails. He run up faster than Shikaku can see, and he thump Gar in the forehead, making Gar wake up. He would say, "Here you go, Conqueror, tomorrow. Take him home. I'll make sure nothing between the sand and the leaf goes wrong. Please. I just want Gar to be different." And here, he would give them a seal tag. He would say, "This is a 3-element seal. Just place the paper on Gar's stomach over his regular seal, and you can seal away Shikaku if Gar wants to. If you don't want to, then you can just keep the seal in case he ever gets out of control. You can just take it off, but you have to put the 3 fingers on the tag, and then you can unseal it and seal it back." And then Kakarot said, "Oh, great, Naruto." And they left. Meanwhile, Sasuke, Jiraiya, and the 3rd Hokage throwing hands with the 1st and 2nd Hokage. Sasuke, Hinata and Karin are both helping. What's her name? Are both helping the 3rd Hokage fight the 2nd Hokage. But you don't even know, do you? Sasuke throwing hands with Orochimaru. He actually right there with him. Left hook, right hook, uppercut, kick him in the back, kick him straight up, and then kick him in the back. Then he came in and punched him in the stomach, making Orochimaru leave, bro. Orochimaru was like, "I'm losing the battle." So that's gonna be it for this video, kid. Say the Quay the Sage Kage is gonna bring in villagers, Shinobi, and Ambu. A new video. Catch you guys later, though.